first of all, you talking for 8 hours. Then, if they don't get it, you repeating yourself. And then you trying to find ways for them to get it by using all kinds of metaphors. So I just be like, I'm tired. I ain't going there. So, but yeah, I y'all know I love what I do. So it's not too bad. But sometimes it could be tiring. So if you're looking at this sneak peek on YouTube, I hope that you like this video, drop a comment, and that you come on over to Patreon. I want to give a shout out to all the 530 something people who have signed up for us on Patreon. Again, it's $5. You'll get the full videos.
$5 a month.
$5 a month.
Right.
Yes, not $5 a video.
$5 1 month.
$5 a month.
Right.
And I just want to say thank you to those who are subscribed. I know some people left, maybe some came back. I'm not sure. But I just say thank you to those who are supporting us over there on Patreon. So if you have not signed up, come on, sign up and look at some of the videos that you have missed. Yeah, what else it was something else I had to say. I can't really remember. But let's just start off talking about the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 57 was yesterday. The Eagles played the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid is the former head coach of the Eagles. Now he's been coaching the Chiefs, and he led them to a Super Bowl victory last night. And this is his second one with the Chiefs in 4 years. And, it was kind of a hurt piece last night. It really was. Like, the city was so hyped for another championship because we won one 5 years ago. And we didn't win. It came down to a field goal, and the
lamest way to win.
Yeah, it's the lamest way, but if the shoe was on our foot, we would do the same thing.
But I mean, listen, the lamest way, but you didn't let me finish, a win is a win.
Yes, so, it is.
It was, but you know what? I'm not a football fan, but I watched yesterday, and this really was a good game. Like, it was a nail biter. Like, wait, what's going on? Wait a minute. It was really a nail biter, and Whoopi Goldberg today mentioned something on The View that I noticed last night watching the game, which was the turf. Like, it was really bad. It was slippery. Like, it was just slippery. It was just bad. And watching it, I thought I was the only one that noticed it, and I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to look like a fool. And people were like, well, that's how it always is, because, I don't watch football. But when she said something about it today, and then I saw different posts about it, I was like, oh, okay, so I'm not crazy. Like, just something just seemed off about.
There's a lot of people complaining about the turf.
Yeah, like
a lot of the really players. Hopefully NFL get it together. I've seen different stories like this the first time they tried this turf and all. Why would you want to try it at the Super Bowl?
At the Super Bowl, right? That's true. Places,
right? Wow. But they said this was history because we had two black quarterbacks, Mahomes for the Chiefs and Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Everybody's looking at Jalen Hurts as like a sex symbol. I don't look at him like that. I think he's very attractive, but like people just go goo goo gaga over him.
Well, he's not a bad looking guy.
No, he's not.
He's not a bad looking guy at all.
No, he's so young,
and he's very talented.
Yes,
and in what he does. That
I'm just happy that he's a great quarterback and that he is someone who's not afraid to run the ball when he needs to. He got 3 touchdowns last night. It was just a fun game. I hated the last 5 minutes because they held onto the ball until they ran the timeout. But other than that,
it was a good game.
It was a good
game, and I think that both teams did a good job. Not just the Eagles. The Chiefs did a really good job too.
Yeah,
and that is what a football game should be. That is actually what a Super Bowl should be. That was a really good Super Bowl, and you hear a lot of people talking about how good of a game it was. So you got to give props to both teams because they really did their thing, and it was like this is.
But I was really deflated. I was sad. I went to Eddie's. I did make it to Eddie's house. It was a couple of us. And we watched the game, drank, they did their thing. I was like, I'll try it. And, I'm not talking about nothing crazy.
Oh, I'm about to say.
But
I know you're talking about trying drugs.
No, marijuana, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
But I was feeling it, because I only need a couple puffs, and I'm like,
right.
I just don't know how they be smoking that whole thing down because I just be like, I'm alright after this. I'm
people
good.
smoke it every day.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Times a day.
I don't know. I don't need that much. But I guess your intolerance builds up with the more you do.
The more you do it, right?
A couple pops, I'm okay. But yeah, it was. We ate and we had the music on and it was just fun just to be with my friends watching it and I told them I was like, yeah, before we go to the halftime, it's going to be 24-14. And they thought I was crazy, and it was 24-14, and we was up by 10 points. And then the Chiefs, I don't know what happened when they got backstage. I don't know if Rihanna pumped them up. I don't know if it was Andy Reid. I don't know. But Mahomes came out there, and he was a whole different quarterback. I think he was probably faking that his ankle was fucked up.
No, he wasn't faking because when he did that replay,
the way it turned, yes.
No, that wasn't fake.
But whatever they did something because he came out there and he was Mega Man. He threw the ball. He threw the ball when he needed to.
Speculations, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but let's not.
I don't want to. We're not going to do that
because they were the better team. And,
no, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that he came back out.
They're saying he took some drugs.
I don't know what he took, but most people who sprain their ankle like that, they don't just come back out.
But they tape it up because I've seen tennis where
maybe I should
they roll over their ankle or their ankles are just really really bad and they tape it up really 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 good.
Oh,
so maybe that's what happened.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
But listen, they won.
Yeah, they won.
We can. I got mad at the ref. Because I didn't think that.
Can you explain something to me? So, can you explain that very moment during the game when what's his name? Smith, Jalen? Is this Jalen Smith? Is it on the Eagles? No, the Eagles. Smith.
His name is Smith?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The skinny guy who caught the ball and instead of going to the touchdown, he went out of bounds.
Right. But they gave him that catch.
Why did he do that?
Both feet have to be in bounds before you go out, so it could be considered a catch. And I don't think.
So because he caught the ball.
I think they took it back. They took it back.
Instead of him going, which was a few feet to touchdown, he stopped and he went out of bounds.
He probably didn't know where he was at.
No. See, I have to ask somebody else.
No. I know. I watched it. He probably wasn't.
No.
He probably wasn't aware of his surroundings if he just stopped.
No.
Are you talking about on the play where he threw the ball down the field and it was almost at the touchdown?
No, he was at the touchdown. He was at the touchdown and he caught the ball and then he turned and he kept running and then he stopped. I know y'all. I'm sure y'all screaming at the screen. Yes, I know what you're talking about because they were talking about.
Oh, you're talking about on the Chiefs then?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about on the Eagles. I know what I'm talking about.
It's a young guy named Smith. You talking about when he stopped? You're talking about the Chiefs when he ran and he was about to get the touchdown. Then he said, "No, I'm gonna stop right here," and he went out of bounds. Yeah, that was on the Chiefs.
No, that was not.
That was the Chiefs,
Kevin.
Mikel, that was the Chiefs. No, he stopped because they wanted to run the clock down. That was like the end of the game, right?
No, it was not. How much you in a bet? To bet me any man.
Show me the play.
No, you bet me before I say
show me the play.
So you so right. I bet you $20. I bet you $20.
If it was the end of the game, I seen it. He was about to get the touchdown. He said, "No."
It wasn't the Chiefs player. It was the Eagles.
It was the Chiefs.
No, it wasn't.
It was. It was the Chiefs.
You gonna bet me or not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I know we got a Smith on the Eagles team too. He's a young guy. I'm trying to Google it.
Who, you?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. First of all, what's his name? What's that guy's name on the Eagles? Is it Devonta Smith? No, that's not him.
I don't think that was him. Because this guy had two last names.
No. Yeah, him. Yes, Devonta Smith. I know who I'm talking about. Him. He was the one on the Eagles who did not run all the way to the what's that?
No, I don't think so.
I know who I'm talking about.
I don't think so. Let's see. Is my phone gonna work right on Twitter? Juju Smith-Schuster.
That's not who I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
It has to be.
That's not who I'm talking about.
It has to be.
That's not. I know what I was watching. That's not who I'm talking about.
It has to be.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Let's see. Let's see.
Because everybody was yelling, why didn't he go, what's the name?
All right, this is holding too much time. But I think it was the Chiefs who was about to get the touchdown, and he stopped. So he didn't get the touchdown because they wanted to run the clock out.
No.
So he stepped out of bounds. So if it's not him, then I'm wrong. But if some people be running and they catch that ball, then sometimes they're not aware of their surroundings, or they, he probably wasn't close enough to get a touchdown.
Look, go ahead, keep talking.
But yeah, so anyway, they ran the clock out. We lost the game. It was just a nasty feeling that I felt.
It was
it was just bad. It was bad for the city. You didn't hear anything like you would see all the positive love and support. Go Birds, go Birds. Woo, EAGLES. You hear all of that. You didn't hear nothing last night. I mean, absolutely.
Oh no, they were still down to
Yeah, they was down there, but I'm talking about around here. Well, you didn't hear nothing.
So I can't. I'm going to find it. Y'all going to find it. Oh, shout out to the people who found those true videos for us.
Mm-hmm.
The Have It Your Way video and
yes. The girl that she found both videos. And I said,
so y'all going to find it. Y'all going to find the video I'm talking about. I can't find it, but y'all going to find it.
Yes.
But
let me give her a shout out.
What was I getting ready to say? So around my way, they were shooting off fireworks after the Super Bowl.
Oh,
and that's because the people who bought fireworks thinking that the Eagles was going to win.
They had no choice but to use it up. Her name is Tanaja Starling. That's her name, Tanaja.
They had no fucking choice but to use it up. And it didn't last that long.
No.
Because I hear nobody outside cheering or nothing.
Let's just be glad that they made it that far. I hope it's not another 5 years before we go back to the Super Bowl. Because the last time we went to the Super Bowl and lost, we had to wait 13 years to go back. And that's when Donovan McNabb was all throwing up on the field and all that. Like, no, we don't need that. Yeah. No. We got a good quarterback. I don't know if we're going to keep the same team. More people are going to want more money. Shit. They won 16 games? They won 16, 17 games.
Well, I mean, I would want more money too.
Some of the people,
It got them to the Super Bowl. No, they didn't win, but it got them all the way to the Super Bowl. I would want more money too.
I don't know if we're going to have some of the coaches, because some of them are probably going for coaching positions for other teams. So it may not stay the same, but hopefully we got a young team. Hopefully they're hungry and want to win again, like they did this time, and that we get our quarterback stays healthy throughout the season, because we don't need no injuries.
No.
Right? So. Yeah. Whew. And I think we need another string quarterback, because I don't like the one we have. But
another who?
Another second string. Or third string quarterback. We probably do have extra quarterbacks, but yeah, I don't like the Minshew guy. Gardner Minshew. I didn't think we did enough. But, yeah. All right, so that was the Super Bowl. We lost. Oh, yeah. Let me just talk about today, because I don't think you've been downtown. No. When I say downtown is a ghost town today. When I got on the trolley, I seen the same people. Normally you hear stuff, that's silent. Everything was silent. Like, the city was silent today. I went to the book. I don't know how we got on to the
I don't know. Let's go back to
back to the Super Bowl. So, Rihanna, how did we have a whole second about dirty refrigerators at work?
I don't know. But that was good.
Yeah, Rihanna performed. She had the halftime show. Now, okay. Now I was trying to play around talking about, that was the best Super Bowl show since 2013. Because y'all know Beyonce did 2013 New Orleans. But
I don't believe that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't 10
that
years
was
ago.
10 years ago. The whole time I kept thinking like 2018, 2017. No, that was 10 years ago. Damn.
My first solo Super Bowl. But yeah, back to Rihanna. So Rihanna was doing a halftime show. We was trying to think of what song she was going to do and everything. I must say, I am not upset with the set list that she chose. I think they did a perfect job with it. The only thing is, and Frank Gatson, shout out to Frank Gatson, because he said what I was thinking about visually. The show was on point. Like, it was stunning. The floating stages, the way it was up one moment, then it was down. Then the guy detaching Rihanna, and she's back on it, and then she takes off at the end, and all of that. All of that was amazing. But it got stale after a while, because it's still 100 dancers performing for 13 minutes. and there was no costume changes except for when she had the red outfit on. Rihanna did what she had to do. She was pregnant. I don't know. She couldn't do too much. I don't, but it was just. I still enjoyed it, and I got my life because I love the songs. But was it the best halftime show ever? No. I was fucking with y'all. But I'm just saying, I enjoyed it because it was Rihanna. She finally got that moment to do it, but she was pregnant. And she literally did the bare minimum. Okay? Any of us could have went out there and did what she did. Any of us. I could grab a microphone. I can walk around. I could give you an 8 count, or at least try. And I got all these other dancers. And then some of the dancers weren't moving sonically. And you know who don't play that? B. She don't play that. Everybody is on one accord. These dancers, no.
I think
you all on my phone.
It's a loud buzzer. The song choices were good.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. The song choices were very good. I just wish that if Rihanna knew that she was pregnant when she got invited, because she was pretty big, that she would have just said, you know what, not this year.
Yeah.
Next year when I'm done, or whenever I'm, ready, physically ready. Because it was she looked great, beautiful, she looked beautiful, but it was like, no, I wanted more. And no, you can't expect a Beyonce performance from Rihanna. No, and I don't think anybody was expecting that. We were just expecting this fun Rihanna. And I think that was one of the reasons why she had 1,002 dancers, was because of the fact that you needed something to take off of her.
Yeah. But the first thing you noticed was the belly. In the beginning, not even 5.
Right.
I think they should have had the camera back a little bit.
But I think this was her. I think this was her moment of trying to tell people, "Hey, listen, I'm pregnant," which is fine. You're pregnant, and you're letting people know that you're pregnant.
2 billion people.
Yeah, that she's pregnant, which is awesome. But I think that if she was trying to do what the other singers have done in the past, when they're pregnant and then they come on stage and reveal they're pregnant, I think this was I don't know. I was actually rooting for her. I was rooting for her. Like, go, I want.
And I texted the Cal, and I think I said the bare fucking man.
Yeah. And I said she's tired. Yeah, that's what she's tired.
That's why she had that seat there. She had a seat to sit down for a moment.
I said she's tired.
And when they was doing,
I think even her walking from the back to the stage, she was tired. She's pregnant, which is understandable. But I just think that I wish that she would have said, listen, because I'm sure a few months ago she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I wish she may not have been.
She looked a couple months.
Yes.
Like 4 months.
I'm sure. Of course, she wasn't this big, but I just wish that she would have said, no, I'm going to wait until.
Yeah, she knew she was pregnant when she announced it.
Right. So it's like I think because for somebody who's been gone for 6 years, and then for you to come back.
And still no new music, no tour, no nothing.
Because that was another thing people were anticipating.
Yeah, me too.
There's going to be a tour announcement. There's going to be but now we know there's not going to be any of that.
Hell no.
She's
Rihanna, baby, do you?
Yeah, I just wish I was so rooting for her.
But Rihanna, you can still drop an album, okay? If you feel like it, you can promote it. You can talk to the girls on FaceTime. And I went into work that Friday and I snapped. I was like, let me tell y'all one motherfucking thing. One thing I don't do is touch y'all shit. Oh, but Cal, I went off. Not at work.
I used to love at your house when they would go through your shit.
Yeah, I would go through They went through my
and they were all
sitting there, not trying to act like nothing. But that's your family, And it could be in the bathroom. Now, like...
you smell it?
No. You don't smell it. Like, they could be in the bathroom wearing it out, and you don't smell
maybe it's the ventilation.
Nothing.
Could it
like,
be the ventilation?
I love it because you don't smell nothing. And it's like, you won't be like, oh my God. Like, I could be in there, because sometimes I be next door, wearing it out. And I just be waiting for somebody like, damn. You know, I be waiting.
If he ever came in the elevator with you, and you were standing next to the buttons with your back towards him, and he came behind you like this.
Bitch, I would get my life. And I'm like, what's happening, you know? Oh, yeah, because now at your church, you know, because, a lot of these pastors, I don't know how these pastors let all this stuff slide, but the people in their congregation, you need more people like Tiffany Montgomery. Because, bitch, she know how to let the girls have it, okay? She said, how dare you? You're not going to a Beyonce concert, and I don't care what all these pastors say.
After she was at a Beyonce concert in 2014. Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And then when the tweets came out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was before I got saved.
No.
Oh, please.
No. Oh, now you want to look down on everybody?
That's just like, because you're saved.
That's just like, oh, I did drugs and everything. Now you want to look down on everybody else who did drugs. Mm-hmm. You should have an understanding.
That's why Andrew Caldwell said it best. I can't believe I'm quoting him. Stop visiting
other people's churches.
Okay. Yeah. During this pandemic.